Come read with me at Krystal's little library.
Hello, welcome to Krystal's Little Library. Today we're reading Hug a Bug, How Can You Help Protect Insects? By Bonnie Worth and illustrated by Aristides Ruiz. I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees, from the Lorax. I am the Lorax and I've come here to say that some bugs need our help and they need it today. The world swarms with bugs. It might boggle some minds when I say there are well over 1 million kinds. When I say the word bug, some people cry pests. They slap them or zap them or poison their nests. But bugs are important. In fact, I insist. Without bugs, our world could simply not. Without bugs, our world simply could not exist. Some bugs pollinate, helping make fruit and seeds, while others eat pets, and still others eat weeds. Some bugs are the food that helps animals thrive. It's a balanced bug diet that keeps them alive. Some bugs need your hugs because they're dying out. These bugs are the ones that I'm talking about. Did you know the 4 stages of a butterfly life are egg, larva or caterpillar, chrysalis, and adult. Chrysalis. Monarch's eggs are glued to the leaves of milkweed. Larvae hatch, and those leaves provide food that they need. As a larva grows bigger, it sheds skin like this. It then clings to a leaf to form a chrysalis. About 15 days later, come back and you'll see the adult emerges in its majesty. When temperatures drop, monarchs gather and swarm, flying 2,000 miles south to a forest that's warm. Forest habitats have sadly shrunken away, and some people kill milkweed with a poisonous spray. With that milkweed spraying and habitat chopping, the numbers of monarchs are steadily dropping. Why is butterfly loss such a huge big deal? The effect on us humans is realer than real. I'm telling you this for your information. Bugs like the monarch perform cross-pollination. Bugs transfer pollen from flower to flower, giving the flower its reproductive power. Bugs help the flowers spread and flourish. Flowers make fruits and veggies that nourish. Did you know the stamen and the pistil are a flower's reproductive organs? Skippers get their name because they skip to and fro, sipping flower nectar. They pollinate as they go. On rich prairie grass, skipper leaves grow fat, but prairie is now scarce, and I'm sorry for that. Cities and farms now stand where prairie grass waved. Dakota skippers may die out if they are not saved. Let me now speak for the dear bumblebees. They live in a nest in a small bee colonies. The nest is so crowded that when it gets hot, it needs air conditioning. Believe it or not. Next to the door, those bumblebees there flap their wings very fast and it cools off the air. Did you know bumblebees are important pollinators of tomatoes and berries and potatoes? Queen bee. The queen lays her eggs in the colony nest. The larvae eat pollen, it's what they digest. Bumblebees are all fuzzy. That fur coat surely pays. They can still make their rounds on the coldest of days. When weed spray kills flowers and the bumblebees brace, there's no food for larvae, no pollination takes place. Did you know when you eat honey, you are eating concentrated flower nectar? Some bees hang in crowds, but as I have found, digger bees are loners and nest underground. In bare sandy spots in your park or backyard, you may spot digger nests if you look very hard. Did you know most bees are solitary and do not live in colonies? Weed killer on lawns, not the wise thing to do. It kills pollinating digger bees too. These ladybugs here all have 9 pretty spots. You can't see them all, but they're there, 9 black dots. They're very good friends to the gardeners I meet because they like aphids as a tasty treat. The praises of aphids are seldom stung since they eat garden plants when they're tender and young. The antenna on American on an American burying beetle's head can smell a small critter the moment it's dead. This beetle lays eggs beneath the buried beast. When the larvae hatch out, it's their time to feast. That is so gross, even for me, I confess, but a Jim Dandy way to clean up nature's mess. Tiger beetles can rip. They are such speedy guys. They pounce on caterpillars, nab midges, gnats, and flies. When these beetles eat pests, then we don't need to spray. They are small, but they offer us big help this way. Tiger beetle cafe menu: seaside caterpillar, sand gnat, midge. They bury their eggs in the sandy seaside. Now beach houses crowd them. This can't be denied. These hovering flies sip nectar from flowers, which they pollinate during their busy hours. Some flower flies eat aphids and pests that eat crops. Their usefulness to farmers, you see, never stops. But when flies are endangered by human habitation, say hello to those pests and goodbye pollination. Heinz emerald dragonfly, if I understand right, spends most of its adult life feeding in flight. Did you know dragonflies eat flying insects like biting flies, gnats, and mosquitoes? In wetlands, it lays eggs, and when nymphs hatch out, they feed on wee worms and bug all about. But we're losing wetlands alarmingly fast, and without them, these beauties, I fear, will not last. I speak for the bugs have no voice, but I'm telling you now that you do have a choice. You can speak for them too, and speak from your heart. Learning what you can do is the best way to start. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, these bugs won't survive. No, they will simply not. They simply will not. How can you help? First, you can plant a garden to please our pollinator helpers, butterflies and bees. Remind your folks there is simply no way they should use bug poisons or nasty weed spray. Don't have room to garden? Then keep in mind that there are groups to support to protect habitat. You can plant bee balm and yarrow, butterfly weed, cosmos, poppy, aster, anemone, lavender, borage, calendula, and sunflower and coneflower. To help these groups, you can, without fail, raise funds from a lemonade stand or bake sale. Bugs suffer from global warming for sure. Burn less fossil fuel and you'll help with their cure. Don't ride in the car if you can walk there or jog. Try not to be an electricity hog. With an adult's help, make a house for solitary nesters like these, the mason leaf cutter or yellow-faced bees. You will need paper, scissors, a can, pencil, tape, glue, toilet paper rolls, wire, or string. Step 1. Cut paper about 1 inch shorter than the length of your can. Step 2. Roll paper around pencil until it forms a tight, sturdy tube. Remove from pencil and tape to keep from unrolling. You'll need enough tubes to fill the can. Step 3. Spread some glue in the bottom of the can. Step 4. Place toilet paper roll in the can. Step 5. Now fill the can with tubes. Using wire or string, hang the bee house about 3 feet off the ground on a solid object like a wall or fence in a sunny spot that is protected from wind and rain. The end. I hope you liked reading Hug a Bug by Bonnie Worth with me. Thank you for tuning in to Krystal's Little Library. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.